Hello and welcome to my Godot tutorial on tooltips. The way this tooltip scene is gonna work is I can just drop it to any control I want, align the tooltip in the position I want it to appear in, and give it some kind of title and description. So let's say damage and deals 3 damage to an opponent, for example. And when I run this scene, you can see when I hover with my mouse, the tooltip appears. Having it set up like this allows you to create tooltips for any control in just a few seconds. To create this, let's add a new scene to our project called Tooltip. Make sure you click User Interface. I will change the type of my node to a panel container, but you can use any control you like. Within the root node, I will add a VBox container with 2 labels. The first label is going to be your title label, and the second one is going to be your description label. Let's add some placeholder text so that we can see what we're working with. And for the description, let's turn on the word wrap so that the text isn't displayed in one very long line. Make sure to set the minimum size on the label to get rid of this warning. I'm gonna set mine to 250 pixels. And as you can see, the warning is gone. The size of the parent transform should be set automatically because of that. If it doesn't, just set it to any size you like. I don't like that the text is this close to the edge of the container, so I will add a margin container to be the parent of our VBox container. And I will add theme overrides from all sides, let's say 5 pixels, and reset the position on our root node so that it's centered. Once we have all of that set up, let's add a script. In our script, let's add the title and description label. For this, I'm using control and dragging our nodes into the code. We will also add another onReady variable. I will call it parent node and it's of type control. We'll be using this for the hovering and accessing the controls mouse entered and mouse exited signal to display and hide our tooltip. I'll also add 2 export variables for the title and the description. This will be used to set the title and the description directly on our tooltip instead of having to make the scene local to the scene that we are using it in. In our ready function, I will hide the tooltip so that it's hidden by default. And I will set our title label text to our title and the description label text to the description. Now we're going to need a function for the signals. I will call it setSignals, which will use our parent node and its mouse entered signal, to which we will connect our show, and our hide will be connected to the mouse exited signal. Now you could do it like this and call the show and hide directly from our node, but I like to add a wrapper for these if I want to have any other side effects like animation, sound effects, just so that I have it set up for this if I want to add it later. And we have to call the setSignals in the ready function. If we run the scene right now, we will get an error because there is no parent node. But to test this scene, I will create a new scene called Tooltip Test. And in this scene, I'll just add another panel and a sprite 2D. So this will be your node that you want the tooltip to be displayed on. The sprite 2D will get a nice icon, and let me just resize it so that it fits inside of this. And as I showed you at the beginning of the video, I will just drag this on top of it, and that should work. When I run the scene, you can see that it works. You just need to reposition it. I didn't. Reposition it where you want it displayed, and it works. And that's it. You got your own tooltip node that you can customize any way you like. For example, maybe make the font size of your title bigger so that you know that that's the title, and play around with it. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, consider leaving a like, and I'll see you in the next one.